All right, welcome back, everybody. As I said, we're going to talk a little bit about cars now. I've got Nicolene with me. She's from the CSIR. And what we're standing with is a electric car. I know it's not something that perhaps you've not ever heard about. And they're on our roads. They're driving around. They're not as popular, I imagine, as they are going to be in the future. But this is what the CSIR have embarked on. They're trying to get completely off the grid in a couple of years' time. Electric cars, solar, you name it. That's what they're trying to do. And these are the resident cars here. Nicolene, talk to me a little bit more about these cars, because they always fascinate me, and I think they fascinate everybody. We're so used to conventional filling up petrol in a car and using it for however long. But when it comes to an electric car, it's charged, right? That's how it works.
Yes, that's how it works. So this is the electric vehicle. This is one of the 10 electric vehicles that we have at the CSIR. So we have 4 BMWs, we have 6 Nissan Leafs, and this forms part of the Energy Autonomous Campus, which you earlier mentioned that we as the CSIR are trying to go to use as minimum electricity or energy from the grid. We're trying to store some in future, and we're also looking at supplying back into the grid. So at the end of this 5-year program, we will actually produce far more than what we need at the CSIR. So we will be producing, sending it back into the grid. So looking at this vehicle, so you're looking at the demand side and supply side, because we're thinking of using this also as some sort of a storage device, so whenever we have excess of power, we can actually use these vehicles as storage devices. So whenever you in the office, you can charge these cars, and when you're out of the office, they're ready to drive.
Okay. So talk to me about this. Let's walk around a little bit, because it's yes. I find it so fascinating. So here is our so-called petrol tank, right?
Yes. All right. So this is the i3. The i3 it has the electrical vehicle side, but it also has a fuel tank, a small 10-liter fuel tank.
Okay. So this is for fuel. Yes, you put the fuel in here.
Purely electrical, because how it works is this small petrol tank will actually charge your batteries, and that's how you will drive the car. So it's still 100% electrical vehicle. Okay. So it's an automatic vehicle. What we're doing with these cars, so these cars are as standard from BMW. Yeah. Us as a CSIR and the Energy Center are doing research on these cars. So we're looking at operational performance of these cars. We're looking at how the society will accept these cars. We're looking at the lifetime of the battery of these cars.
And what is the lifetime? Because here is the actual charger at the back here, so we can see. I mean, this is where you plug it in, and this is how, when you say you're sleeping at night, you charge it. How long will it last for?
Okay, so the battery. A full charge of battery will last you for about 150 kilometers, and then with the petrol tank, that's another 150 kilometers. So you can plan your journey accordingly, depending on how far you travel. But normally, most of us travel less than 150 km a day, so you should be able to go with one full charge for the day. So when you get back home, you can just plug it into your wall socket. So we have a converter at the back where you can just plug it in, and you can just leave it overnight, and the next day it's fully charged for your trip.
How long does it take to charge?
With a normal one back home, it will take about 6 to 8 hours for a full charge. So we as a CSIR have different charging stations on campus. So we have 10 different charging stations, which will be much quicker, about 3 hours for a full charge. Okay. And BMW itself also has different locations across South Africa where you can actually go and charge these cars.
That's fantastic. So, okay, but it's still, if you're, I suppose, going on a long journey, that makes it a little bit more difficult, because then 300 Ks into the trip down to Durban, then suddenly you're like, oh, okay, I'm in trouble now. Yeah. But we're just not there yet, are we, as a country?
We're moving there. We're not there yet, but we're moving there, yes. Okay. So I believe that if we plan accordingly your journey, and obviously even with the battery capacity, that will also increase in time as technology improves, So that means your range will be extended, So I believe that if you just plan your journey, you can actually get to your point safely. So if you're going to Bloemfontein or wherever, PE, you stop along the way, you charge your car wherever you can. While you're having your breakfast at Wimpy, you charge your car, and that's how you continue.
Exactly. All right, I want you to listen to this, because this is fascinating. I mean, Nicolene, I went into the car a bit earlier, so I'm going to get into the car, and I've got the microphone with me, and you know when you normally start a car, the keys are in here. You know when you start a car, you hear the car starting? So here, have a listen to this. Everyone, I'm going to start this car. So it's one of those push button numbers. So here I go. Okay, get the camera, because I want you to believe me that I'm starting this car. It's on. I mean, that scares me. I didn't hear a thing. I mean, this car is unbelievable. So I'll put it to, look at me. I'm going to knock all the people down in front of me. I don't even know what I'm doing. But there, we're in drive and I'm ready to go. There is not a single noise in this car. You cannot hear a thing. This is amazing.
It's so soft. You actually can't hear the car. You know, in some of the other countries, they actually complained and look at ways how you can actually put some sort of a sensor outside or alarm system, because people were complaining on the road that, you know, they don't see the car, they don't hear the car coming. So it's dangerous, actually.
Yeah. I understand that. It's amazing. Well, anyway, here you go. That was a look at electric cars. So that was me switching it on. Here's me switching it off. Listen to this. You're going to hear nothing. That's it. Finished. It's off. So this is the future, but I was hoping we'd find a self-driving car here as well, but not yet. Okay, all right. I'll come next year. Next year, self-driving. I'll still drive myself, but I'm going to drive an electric car this time. Let's take a break. We'll see you, I think, with the news after this. I'm not even sure what the time is. Yeah, it's time for the 8 o'clock news. We'll see you in a short while.
Yes, it is indeed time for your 8 o'clock.